Welcome. I'm Erinez. This is episode 4, lesson 4 of our video on how to master FL uh, FL software. Basically, this video is for beginners um, on how to know your various parameters around your FL DAO. So, um, if you like this video, you can head to our YouTube channel, iMusic Tones, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button so that you can be updated about our new videos. Or you can still head on to www.imusictones.com uh, to join the production classes and a rewatch of this video. So first of all, today, basically I'm going to show you how to bring in your plugins and your samples into your sequencer, and probably um, do one or two things that's going to increase your knowledge on how to go about FL Studio software. Alright, first of all, I told you in your episode 1, lesson 1, that this is your sequencer, and this is where you sequence a lot of things, you impute a lot of things for your jobs. So first of all, I'm going to teach you how to bring in your samples. Head to your browser. This is your browser. Head to your browser and open any of those sample packs, and within the sample packs, this basic kick. Imputing your sample has two ways. You right click, first of all, you right click on the sample, say send to selected channel or focus plugin. Okay, when you do that, it's going to replace this part where this indicator light on the sequencer is. Okay, let's do that. If I click, it has replaced that. So if you wouldn't want to replace a plugin or a sample, don't go to that first option. That first option is not for you, or you're going to mess things up. What you're supposed to do is, when you right click and you want to impute that sample as a new sample, you go to open a new channel. Okay, open a new channel, and when you click, it brings in your sample there. Okay, why it's having #2 means there are two of that same kind of samples within the sequencer. If you impute that again, it's going to give you #3. So for you to know the difference of those samples. So that is how to bring in your sample to your sequencer. Another way to do that is to drag, click, left click and drag to the sequencer. Left click and drag and drop. Dropping means releasing your mouse. Once you click, you left click, hold down and drag to your sequencer and let go of your mouse. And make sure you drag to your sequencer where there is an open space. Left click again, drag where there is an open space. If you go to any of these, that green light within that box shows you that it's going to replace that stuff. Okay, let's do that on the snare. If it's like this, if it's showing you this way, don't let go of your mouse, or else you're going to replace, except maybe you want to replace that. But now for this stuff, now we want to replace that snare with the basic kick. So as I've dragged, I've come to where the snare is. I'm going to let go, and if I let go, it's going to replace that snare. Boom, that's that. Okay, so if you wouldn't want to replace, always locate an empty space whenever you drag, or you do the option 2 by right clicking on the sample, go to open a new channel and click, and it adds automatically there. Alright, that is how to impute your samples, the two ways to impute your samples and to replace your samples. Now another thing is how to bring in your plugins. Okay, your sample packs majorly your sample packs are kick, snares, crash, and stuff like that. Okay, while your plugins are things of piano, sax instruments, bass instruments. So those are your plugins. So if I want to add a plugin, there are other basic methods of adding plugins to your sequencer. First of all, this little plus button right here, if I click it, many of the plugins that you have actually installed and you have managed to bring in the plugin through your FL DAW shows up within this browser here. So I want to input Nexus. Okay, what I did was I clicked the plus button and it brought me to this browser, and I searched for Nexus and I left click. Now the Nexus is there for us to use. Okay, that's it. Once again, you left click on that little button there, it brings you to this browser, and you go for your Nexus and you left click on the Nexus, it's out. Alright, so it's very simple to do that. Another way of doing this is by going to your FL browser on your plugin presets. Let's check for Fiestis or generators. Okay, generators. I think those are your FL plugins. I needed external plugins. Okay, let's go to plugin database. You left click, go to generators. You have a list of plugins right here. We can still locate Nexus. Yeah, we can locate Nexus around this place. Can we? Alright, that's Nexus. You can right click just the same way you did for your sample. You can right click, open a new channel, and you left click on the opening new channel, or you send to selected channel or focus plugin. It means it's going to replace wherever this indicator light is. Okay, or you can still drag and drop. It's going to do the same thing. Okay, so that's another way of bringing in your plugin. Now these are list of plugins which are out. If I click on new, it gives me a lot of plugins also, so you can still just try something. Alright, try something on your own and see how it works. Alright.